In my previous videos, I showed you the 7 tools you can use to start your urban garden. These are very essential, and I followed it up with how much they cost for you to know exactly the cost you're going to put in this to start your urban garden. And I promise you that I'll be showing you the 4 plants that I started my urban garden with, and I've never looked back. And by the end of this video, you'll be knowing exactly what to grow. And even if you've never gardened before, this is very easy. You don't even have to have any experience to plant these 4 plants that I started with. Before we go deep, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and we go to the first plant, which is a banana plant. Most people call it Matooke, but tell me in the comments also what you call it in your own language, but we call it Matooke. Bananas are hardy, they grow well in soil, they provide a steady harvest. Planting tip on this: do not put it in pots because it expands. I don't know what kind of pot you put it in, but it will burst the pot because it grows as it expands, and then it brings the shoots, the new plants, and then they will expand for generations. So it's best to plant this one in soil. Please do not put it in pots. Bananas pretty much take approximately 9 to 18 months to be ready for harvest, depending on the variety, climate, or farming practices. And the best part is it keeps regenerating itself. You don't have to replant it. You just plant once, take good care of it, and it will keep growing and growing and growing, bringing young banana plants, and you keep harvesting for the rest of your life. The next plant I planted was sugarcane. This tall and strong and forgiving for beginners, I might add. This sugarcane is forgiving for beginners. There is no way you can fail on this. Unlike some other plants that are cooked and all that, this one you just chew it raw. Once you harvest it, you just sit somewhere and chew it. And some process it into drinks, which is very okay, but this is very good, especially snack for you and your people. And just like banana plants, it doesn't need watering. Once you put it in soil, you can just water it in the first days, but once it gets up, you don't have to water it for the rest of your life. If you want, you can water it, of course. Even other plants, you can water them, but if you're in a good place where there's enough rain, you can leave it. You don't have to water it all the time. It will regenerate just like Matooke. It keeps growing and growing and growing, and you keep harvesting and harvesting. You don't have to replant it ever again. You just take care of it once, add in some manure once in a while, take good care of it. This one will give you lifetime supply of sugarcane without replanting it. And sugarcane takes 12 to 18 months to grow. From the time you put it in soil to the time you harvest it, it takes about 11 to 18 months, depending on the variety and climate. Just like bananas, it keeps regenerating. Which brings us to the third plant. The third plant is a herb. It's a spice. I'll one time do a video about it and explain all the benefits of it, and it's called rosemary. I have a feeling that you had already guessed it, but yeah, rosemary was the third plant that I planted in my garden, and I've never looked back. Once it matures, it doesn't need any watering, any pampering. The best thing you can do for it is harvest it so it can blossom. And just like I said, it has medicinal benefits like promoting hair growth, alleviating pain. But like I said, that is a topic for another day. And right now I'm currently working on a live fence. I'm using rosemary. I'm planting rosemary as a live fence. I'll show you its progress as time goes on, but right now I'm just in the planting period, but I'll be updating you on its status as it goes. I want to monitor it for 365 days and share that video. Stick around. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss that as well. And last but not least, cassava. A cassava stem, you cut it, throw it somewhere, sprinkle soil on top, it will grow. It doesn't matter where you throw it. Cassava was sent by God. And what to do for this one: you plant small stem cuttings directly in soil, and don't worry about watering immediately after planting. Cassava will take about 12 to 18 months to maturity, and though some are growing faster, around 6 to 9 months, and some take longer, up to like 24 months. The only downside to cassava is it's harvested once. Once you harvest it, you have to replant. Once you harvest it, you have to replant again to get the next harvest. Once you plant it, it matures, you harvest it, you uproot the whole stem out, and nothing is left there. So you have to again get the stem, cut it in the same about 12 to 20 inches. You put it in soil again, you keep on doing that same cycle. Unlike the rest that keep on regenerating, cassava, you have to keep planting it. That's the only downside, but apart from that, it's very good. You put it anywhere, it will grow and give you a very rich harvest. So there you have it, the 4 easy plants I started with: banana plant, sugarcane, rosemary, cassava. In the near future, I'll be doing per plant, so you see how you can plant them, and I'll be showing how they are planted up to maturity. I'll be showing that journey, and in my next video I'll be showing the plants every gardener should have in their garden in 2025. Stick around for that as well. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we catch up in the next video. Happy gardening.